Hi guys. So I just got out of the shower. Excuse all of this. It's late at night. I figured I was sitting here doing something and I was like, you know what? I don't really think a lot of people like put videos out there like this. Or I mean some do, like a lot of beauty vloggers, but not just like regular everyday people, I don't think. So I was shaving my face. And yes, I know what you're about to say. What? You shave your face? You're a girl? I've pretty much done the majority of it. That's why I'm touching it. I'm just trying to see where I need to finish so I can demo for you guys. But anyway, so yes, I shaved my face and, hold on. I always have a habit of looking at myself instead of looking at y'all. My bad. So yes, I shaved my face and I used to use these little razors that you can get at like Walmart. I ordered these on Amazon. I still have like pretty much a whole box because I use something else now, which is phenomenal. Because I mean, this gets the job done, but it's very abrasive to your skin. And like whenever I would put on my skincare, specifically the Drunk Elephant Glycolic Night Serum, I would, like, it would burn my skin because there were like tiny little cuts. I mean, you couldn't really see them and I wasn't bleeding or anything like that. But just very like micro cuts. And it would just irritate my face. But, I mean, I'm a woman. I do have, peach fuzz on my face, as most women do. Some women choose not to do anything about that, and that's perfectly fine and acceptable. I've always been kind of self-conscious about it, like, because it would kind of, I felt like it would be kind of thick. Like, and I get mine from my mother and my grandmother. They're the same way. They have just like a kind of fine facial hair, as most women do. And I didn't like the way that my makeup would sit on it. You have to kind of like apply your makeup certain ways so that, all the hair lays smooth on your face. I just didn't like it. I've never liked it. So I started using these razors on my face, and like I said, they got the job done, but it was very abrasive and I didn't really like it. I have somewhat sensitive skin. So I actually ordered this bad boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know if you're gonna get there we go. Dermaflash. And it comes with, so this is the Dermaflash. It comes with here's the charging station. You can't charge it while there is a razor in here. It came with like a before and after like product that you use on your face. I don't use them. I use my own skincare. I don't deviate from the skincare that I use. And then that also came with, if I can find it, here we go. This cartridge of razors. So I have 2 left. You don't have to charge it every day or anything like that. You do want to wait a good like 24 hours before actually shaving your face when you first get it, because it needs to charge for a minute. Because I actually wasted a razor, a blade, by not waiting long enough, because I couldn't figure out, because once you put it in there, you can't get it out and just put it back in. Like, that's it. And this is the second time that I've actually used this one, which they don't recommend that you do. But I mean, they're kind of expensive, and it's my face and it's my choice, and yeah, I'm going to use it more than once if I can. So anyway, I feel like I will demo this. I still have to finish shaving my face. Like I said, I've done most of it, and well, I've lost it. I did have like a little bit of peach fuzz here. If you can see it almost, yeah, it just kind of looks like fuzz. But it's mostly like my cheeks. I don't really have any hair on my forehead. Like my cheeks and my chin, and obviously like my upper lip. I could wax or like get my entire face threaded, but I actually, like, I've had my brows waxed once before, and it left me like a lot of texture, like a lot of texture for probably, I don't know, like, 2, 3, maybe 4 days. It was a really long time ago, so I don't exactly remember, and I've never ever done it since, because I mean, that's just not cute. Thankfully, I don't really have a lot of skin problems. You can see a little bit of texture. I have some milia here. I have an appointment with a dermatologist, and I'm going to see if I can get them to extract that. They look like whiteheads, but they're like crystallized dead skin underneath. And they're extremely difficult to get rid of. I have done pretty good. I used to have it kind of like on both sides, right along my cheekbones like that. So yeah, that's pretty much like the only issue that I have with my skin at all, period. Thankfully, thank God. I actually won the lottery as far as my family is concerned, because my mother had very oily skin, my father had very oily skin, my brother had very oily skin, and they all struggled with acne, and I never have had that problem, ever. Actually, I always had very normal skin. I mean, I would get like a hormonal breakout here and there, but until probably 24, 25, I had very normal skin, and then it actually turned dry, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. But other than that, like, I don't have any skin issues, thankfully. So, anyway, I don't know why I was talking about that, but let's just go ahead and get started. So, you have this hummingbird on the back, and you press it, and then here we go. I'm sorry if I can't look at you guys and do this at the same time. And this doesn't hurt. You can cut yourself, I would imagine. I mean, it is a razor, so I would imagine that you can cut yourself. And I pull my skin tight, like this, for a reason. Because it just kind of works a little bit better. Like I said, I've already done like the majority, so I'm not really going to have too much to show you guys. But like if I can get a good little bit of peach fuzz to come off, I will show you. And it will kind of like go around the edges of my brows. My brows are a disaster. But I haven't found, like, I went and got threaded once, and I was extremely unhappy with it because she didn't do anything that I asked her to do, and then she charged me twice and was like, no, you're just gonna have to come back and we're not gonna give you your money back because you ran my card twice, until like I threw the biggest fit of all time and was like, no, you're gonna give me my money back. Like, I had to show her my bank account, like on my phone, that she had charged me twice, like ran my card twice. So, and I never went back to that either. There is a brow, what is it called, like Brow Wow, and like, I don't know, I've just had really bad experiences with people messing with like my brows, so it makes me nervous, like, to let somebody mess with my entire face. And I'm really sorry I can't look at you guys while I'm doing this, but obviously, I mean, you know, I just kind of can't. But yeah, like, I went to the Benefit Brow Bar and was like explaining to them that I wanted to be I wanted wax, and I wanted them to, you know, kind of shape my brows and things like that. This was like probably like 2 or 3 years ago. And the woman proceeded to use brow products on me, but didn't actually like wax them. She just like filled in my brows and shaped them. And I'm telling you, okay, I have red hair. I'm gonna have to take my towel off. I'm sorry, that's really annoying. I'm gonna turn that off for a second because I need to brush my hair. Sorry. This is like all over the place. It's okay though. If you've watched any of my videos, that you know that that's pretty much how my videos go. They're kind of like all over the place, and I ramble a lot, and I hardly ever finish a sentence, and you know, that's just kind of how it goes. But anyway, so yeah, she like filled in my brows and like shaped them with an eyebrow stencil, like using brow products and not like, you know, what she was supposed to be using, you know, like not actually waxing them or shaving them, thank God, because God knows what she would have done. It would have been terrible. I would have, oh my God, I would have flipped out. Took like 45 minutes to do this. And she used, I have red hair, as you can see. I mean, it looks a little darker, you know, when it's wet and I'm out of the shower, but obviously, I mean, this is red. This is 100% natural in my hair all day long. She used like dark brown on me and was legitimate. And when I was like, no, this is not, my brows aren't this color. This does not look natural. It looks like you just drew my brows on with a fucking Sharpie, lady. she was like trying to argue with me that my hair wasn't red, that it was brown. My hair doesn't even lean auburn. My brother has red hair and his leans a little bit more auburn, which means that it's a mix of like red and brown. His hair is darker than mine. Mine, which I hate when people say this because it's not true. I do not have strawberry blonde hair, but if anything, if someone who is ignorant to red hair and the different variations of it, if anything, you would say my hair leans strawberry blonde. But it's not. It's straight up red. It's just on the lighter side. I mean, you can see like there is some natural blonde in it. I mean, anyway, it was a disaster. Thank God she did not have wax or a razor or anything like that, because Lord only knows what would have happened to me, and I would have had to go off on somebody so hard. But I did. I mean, I just kind of like argued with her, and then finally I was like, you know what? I'm done. I immediately went to the bathroom and like washed it all out, because I mean, it was embarrassing. I had Sharpie brows. Like, they were so dark that it legitimately looked like she put it on with a Sharpie. Like, are you kidding me? I have red hair. What about this is brown or black? It's not either one. And you still want to stand here and argue with me, your customer, that my hair is brown and not red. Like, what planet are we living on here? Anyway, so that was a side tangent. Let's go back to the demonstration. I'm so sorry. Y'all know how this goes. I'm pretty much done. I just kind of wanted to demo and talk about it. Like, if you shave if you're a woman who shaves your face, which I've noticed that more and more women do, or more and more women, maybe they always have, but they're becoming more and more open to talking about it. Like, it's not so taboo anymore, like, oh, you're a woman and you shave your face. And this does not, by the way, to expel any misconceptions, this does not make my hair grow back darker or thicker at all. You know, it's when it grows back in. And you can do this probably you can do this like I'm just gonna look at you guys and do this. Yeah, you can do this multiple times a week. I think like maybe 1 to 2, possibly 3 if you really, really wanted to. But one, I don't want to use razors that much. But I think that they suggest on the box that you do it like once a week, which I also don't do that. So, I mean, it does grow in on me quite a bit. But, I mean, it's no different than if I had never shaved my face, ever, before. It's not any thicker. It's not darker. It's not anything. It's just, regular. I'm trying to... Why does this always happen? Why? Huh. Look, I'm here. Y'all can actually see me. So, yeah. And I'm pretty much smooth. Because I have a fat face, it can be a little hard for me to get, like, every single hair. And this lasts a pretty long while, and like I said, it does not burn or irritate my skin whatsoever. And this actually, and I have used those, like, they're like nose hair trimmers or like brow trimmers or something that they sell for like, $10-20 or whatever it is at Walmart and Target and places like that. I have tried to use that on my face before, but the razor on those is slightly bigger and doesn't do as good of a job. And you can see, like, I'm touching this, I'm rubbing this, it's perfectly fine, it's perfectly safe. You're not gonna like slice your face open, or I mean, I think you probably could, like, if you were really doing some craziness. If you were really, like going crazy with it or whatever, you probably could. I mean, like I said, it is a razor. But in general, like, I think you're going to have to work pretty hard at it. And you want to kind of pull your skin tight and just, like, go in sections. And you can actually hear the hair kind of, like, coming off. That will indicate to you, kind of like when you're shaving your legs. You know that you've gotten every hair when you stop feeling that kind of, like, rough sensation, and it's just like silky smooth when it slides across, like you've gotten all the stubble, you've gotten it all off. And I'm pretty smooth now. This is the first time that I have shaved my face. I wish that I had started it at the beginning, but I didn't think about it until I was like pretty much almost done. And yeah, and like I said, this does come with like a soothing gel or whatever after that you use afterwards. And it also comes with, you want to obviously be really careful like around your brows because you're not trying to shave something off. And around like your sideburns, because I mean, you know, we have like natural little sideburns here as women. You don't want to like cut that off and make it look like you intentionally, you know, tried to do that. But yeah. So there is my face shaving 101. And I guess I'll throw in, since this video isn't too long, I'm about to make it crazy long, probably unintentionally, just by adding in, I'm gonna add in my skincare because I've gotten a couple of questions, like messages asking me like what kind of like products I use on my skin. And someone said that my skin was perfect. No, it's not. Like I said, you can see right here, I have some texture right in here. But other than that, I mean, you know, it is pretty good. I was blessed for sure. My brother got the skinny jeans and I got the good skin jeans. So, you know. And you want to go in like different directions, just like what you would when you're shaving certain parts of your body. It always helps to, you know, make sure that you go like sideways and go up and down and go from the bottom and come back up, because, you know, hairs can lay differently. You know, and you just kind of want to make sure that you have everything. Let me turn this light back on. Hopefully it doesn't, yeah, it didn't wash me out. But yeah, it's a pretty good device. It is expensive. I think it's like 150 bucks, I believe. I bought mine at Sephora when they had like their 20% off. You know, because I mean, I always try to make sure I buy like beauty tools like this that are really expensive when I have a coupon. I'm not sure if they sell it anywhere else. I would imagine that they probably do. I mean, I'm not, like I said, yeah, I'm not positive. And I'm not 100% positive about the price, but since this is only one device that I'm talking about, one item instead of like 900 makeup items, I will actually make sure that I really actually link it down below so you can do your own research on it if this is something that you would find yourself interested in. But yeah, all right, that's it. So yeah, I hadn't done anything to my skin until I did that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you through very quickly my skincare routine, which is not very in depth. There's not a whole lot to it. Like I said, I have pretty good skin, so as long as I just do, and see, like if I would have used this bad boy right here, this would be burning my face so bad right now. And this is the Dior Gentle Toning Lotion with Velvet Peony Extract for dry or sensitive skin. Like I said, I have dry skin and I do have sensitive skin. It's not like overly sensitive, but you know, it is somewhat. And it's alcohol free. It is so important. So important. And I don't even know if they even sell toners that include alcohol now, but if you that's something that you want to avoid. Maybe for oily skin or something to kind of like help dry that out, but even then I don't think that I'm not an esthetician and I don't really know a lot about it. I'm not a professional or anything like that. This is just my personal opinion. I would think that even with oily skin, you probably wouldn't want to use a toner with alcohol in it. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I use my toner and then I go in with the Drunk Elephant. This is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. and it is to refine and retexturize, because like I said, I do have kind of a problem with texture. So I just do like 2 pumps of that. I kind of rub it in my hands a little bit, and then here we go. And this actually feels really good. It's not burning my skin at all, which normally after using, you know, like these kinds of razors, it would be burning like crazy right now. But that doesn't burn at all. And there's really, sometimes I do the serum before I do my eye cream, and sometimes I do my eye cream first. There's really no rhyme or reason to that. And I'm having to use a Q-tip because, I mean, you don't want to dip your fingers. That's the only thing that I hate about a lot of the, like, skincare products that I use, that I enjoy, is, they come in pots, and you don't want to dig your, even though I'm fresh out of the shower, my hands are clean, you don't want to dig your fingers around in here, because that's how you spread bacteria, and then you're putting it on your face, so you're spreading even more bacteria. So it's just, it's not a good thing. And I'm using it, so I'm using a Q-tip, plus because my child, took all the spatulas that I used to use, to, you know, get my stuff out. And I use the, this is the Dr. Dennis Gross, Ferulic and Retinol Eye Cream. I guess is how you say it. I don't know. I'll link it if I remember. If I feel like it anyway, I'll link it. But anyway, so yeah, then I do my eye cream. Woo. And then sometimes, not all the time, but I will also go in with the Farsali Unicorn Essence. I found that, oh man, I'm sorry, my eye is like giving me some problems now. I didn't get anything in it, so I don't know what the deal is. But I found that this actually kind of has helped with my texture a bit. I know, like, on the Sephora website, that, like, this is under primers, I think. But to my knowledge, the way that this was originally marketed from Farsali, and I could be wrong about this, don't quote me on it, but this is like a skincare. So I use it kind of as both. Sometimes I use it before my makeup, like a primer, and sometimes I don't. I have 2 different moisturizers. Since I just did that and it could dry my skin out, I'm going to use my Clinique. This is the Moisture Surge Intense. They have just a regular Moisture Surge that is for, like, normal to dry. This is for, like, people with very dry skin, which I have. I have very dry skin. It's gotten better since I only drink water these days. You know, it's good to drink a lot of water to take care of your skin. So it's definitely gotten better, but I mean, it's still, like, if I don't moisturize appropriately, it's still dry. And then I have a daytime moisturizer, which is actually fairly thick in itself. And you can use this, the Clinique moisturizer. You can kind of put a thicker layer on it and kind of use it as like a moisturizing mask overnight. But the daytime moisturizer that I use is a Sunday Riley Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. And this one's pretty thick and it's really good. I like it a lot. Before that, I was using the Kate Somerville. I don't know which one it technically is called, like if it was for dry skin or sensitive skin, but it's in the like mint green packaging, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not sure which one it is. And it was not very thick and didn't always feel very moisturizing, which I only used it during the day. So I got, and Sunday Riley is a really good line to use. So yeah, that's it. As far as like cleansers in the shower, that's where I wash my face. I use all Glam Glow products. I use what is it, Super Cleanse, I don't know. I use the white one and the black one in conjunction. I wash my face 4 times. I know that's extreme, and I don't do it every single time, but like when I'm going full on, like tonight I washed my face 4 different times in the shower. I start off with their green cleanser, which is like a dual mud and oil cleanser, just to kind of like wash the day off. Then I go in with the white and the black one. One is exfoliating and one is clearing, maybe. I don't know. I keep them really confused. But the one that's in the white bottle and the one that's in the black bottle, I use a pump of each in my hand, and I use those in conjunction together to exfoliate and just like get in there and get a really, really, really good clean going on. And I use that with my Clarisonic, which is a great tool. If you buy one, please know going into it that you're probably going to have what they call the purging stage. Your skin is going to purge all of the crap for like 2 or 3 weeks, and you're going to have some breakouts, and you're going to think, wow, you know, I bought this thinking my skin was going to be more clear, and it's not. But I mean, I didn't have that problem, but I've heard from other people that that is a problem. Like if you have, like, I think oily skin, I think just where my skin is so dry, and I don't use my Clarisonic in the winter time because it will actually make my skin more dry. I just use my hands in the winter time. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, tangent, yada, yada, yada. You guys know me by now. So, yeah, after I use the white and the black, then I go in with the, what is it, Thirsty Cleanse. Yeah, I think in the blue bottle, which actually kind of smells like Play-Doh. It's really slick, it's really smooth, it's very moisturizing. So I do that to put the moisture back in, but still keep my face clean. So that's pretty much my skincare, you know. And I may in the future do an updated, you know, skincare routine if people are actually interested in that. I know a few people were interested in what I'm doing right now, but in the future, probably once I'm done with the skincare that I have on hand, I will be moving to the Obagi line, which is a medical grade skincare. And you can purchase that. You don't have to go to a dermatologist or like a Medi Spa to get that. You can purchase that on premierlook.com, which is Brianna Stanko's website that she runs with her, you know, she and her husband run that. I'm pretty positive she's a licensed esthetician. If she's not, it doesn't really matter. And she's a YouTuber here as well. And she will actually help you, consult with you, talk to you about your skin needs, and recommend products for you. Their website has way more than Obagi. They have like New Derm, and I mean, they have all kinds of medical grade skincare. So I'm pretty excited to jump into that. So yeah, I might do an updated skincare routine later on once I've acquired that skincare line and used it for a little while, and be able to let you know, because medical grade skincare is very expensive. So I'll be able to let you know like some good thoughts. But I'm happy with what I'm using right now. But just because I have these like texture issues, that my skincare has definitely helped, but it has not alleviated it whatsoever. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to alleviate it and just see, you know, how perfect I can make my skin. I've also heard the Roden & Fields line is also really good, but I don't like the fact that I have to go directly to a human being to buy anything. That's why I don't buy Avon, Mary Kay, anything like that. Like if I had to go to you to buy it, I'm not interested, because it's just not my, I just don't, anyway, that's another video. We won't talk about that now. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry that this obviously turned into a 30-minute video again, because I don't know how to shut up. I'm so sorry. But anyway, have a good night. Bye.